Me did Yanyante Chua, and maybe I'm discovered for you, Pakuma Busia for Ghana. No, me used to tap send. Tap send. No fee mobile money transfer. Eye easy, eye convenient, eye fast, and sounds so free. Won't you share? Me discover ye mapim. Tap send. Intienne, also download the tap send app no ever mobile phone so free. Nefesi kakomu Busia for Ghana for na. Tap send. Papa no.
Everybody check now. Check it. Check it. The beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. Check it. Green select glucometer. Check it. Push sugar level for check it. Check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Sarkodie has been trending for some reasons, and I know all my guys are active followers of the industry. I'm going to read a story that has been captured on Ghana Web, and I'll ask their opinions as to why Sarkodie is trending, as to why some people seem to be chasing Sarkodie online. It is not too clear why. Maybe they will tell me. You should know that we are also streaming live on Facebook as well as on YouTube. So join us on the Facebook page of Base One TV, same way on the YouTube page of Base One TV, and let's do some more. This is the Sammy Flex Show. Join us and let's roll. So the story on Ghana Web has been captured with this headline: when you are broke, harmless good morning can sound like a tease. Sarkodie on Levy. Now the story, it reads, rapper Sarkodie has explained why a majority of Ghanaians have kicked against the Levy bill currently in Parliament waiting to be passed. According to Sarkodie, a lot of avenues are not working in the country. Taxpayers say the government does not put funds to good use. For this and other reasons, they are not in support of the introduction of the Levy, which will attract a 1.75% tax deduction on all electronic and digital money transactions. Sarkodie in a tweet has noted that just like other Ghanaians, he doesn't complain where he pays tax abroad, but that cannot be said in the case of his motherland. Now, sharing his 2 cents on the Levy brouhaha, he wrote, "I pay a lot of taxes outside, and I don't complain because I'm using avenues they made available to make. It is only right. It is not same here, and that's why we complain, not because the Levy is bad. When you are broke, a harmless good morning can sound like a tease." Part of his post suggested that the majority of the population who are complaining about the bill are broke and cannot afford the deduction on their electronic transfers, reasons why they are fighting against it. Now, just go on Twitter right now to even check. I'm sure he's still in the trends this morning. Sarkodie kokade. Levy, everybody is running away from now. I was even not expecting Sarkodie to respond, but sometimes the pressure comes and you just have to say something. You know that thing when they tag you to be this, to be that. Pressure ne basa also can be. I remember not long ago, Kojo Sheldon. Also Kobo Levy nechi. No be abano mo attacking his say, why is he even talking about it? Because he campaigned for them. Say, why is he even talking about it? Because he campaigned for them. Now Sarkodie has also responded to this, and I believe that has brought the chaos on Twitter that we are following now. Now, my mini Tony and start away. I'm going to start this with Tony. Tony, how did you also understand Sarkodie's tweet?
First of all, I feel like he's been a citizen and not a spectator. For a very long time, it has been as though say he doesn't want to speak on the current government and some of the things that are going on.
But why do we always want to force him to talk? Yeah, or economist. No, it's not good an economist.
I believe say. Yeah, you can't say his voice gets far.
Okay.
Like nanu do it.
Yeah.
So it's only right say obi wow sometimes when certain people speak about certain issues, then it becomes conversation worthy. People are just waiting for Sarkodie to say something so that they can also add to the conversation, or they are hoping that he speaks their mind for them. And it's good. I think, say, as a creative person that he is, and also as someone who commands a huge following, or is someone that okasa amanfoti, you know, it's only fair that he occasionally delves into some of these issues and then speaks his mind, because what he said definitely would open a lot of people's minds, even if Sarkodie is complaining.
But I'm not sure they understood him.
Maybe
Sarkodie next time should be playing with his language, because they did not understand him. They actually thought that the people are complaining because they are broke.
Yeah,
that's how they understood it. Sound almost as you say.
Yes.
When you are broke, even a good morning sounds like a tease to you. No, I'm not for Felice or say but that's not what he meant.
Exactly. he of course you what you read is one person's interpretation of what he said, and I'm sure a lot of people are also like thinking along those lines, and there are also others that really understand what he's talking about, that this e-levy thing, regardless of who you are, account if this thing should be enforced, regardless of who you are, how wealthy you are, say, I don't know, no matter your status financially, you know, it will affect you one way or the other. If you not feel it immediately, but as it goes on after some time, you begin to understand, say, 1.75%, like
6 times on one amount.
I mean, over 1 month, now calculate, I won't say, this thing is really like,
it's big money.
It's big money. So I think, say, it's only fair that he also he's being a citizen. He has every right to speak about some of these things. I'm just hoping that he doesn't have any blowback on him. As in, baby ojina, you know.
Only baby ojina saying
baby ojina. Like, we know he is he supports the current government.
He's never said it.
We know.
No. How do you know?
Oh, we know. We can.
No, this is just your perception. Like, that's how you see it.
We know.
You know.
We can assume.
Assumptions are allowed.
Yes. Yes. We can assume that this is where he stands, right? And I'm only hoping that it doesn't have a blowback on him, because we've seen him make certain moves that even confirms our assumption. See, I'm just hoping that he's speaking up on these things does not affect him from, making other moves. You understand? Because man for it, for all you know, maybe this tweet that he's put out, maybe next time when there's a campaign, he will not be called. you know how the space is. You understand? So, but rightfully so, I think it's good that people of his caliber, or creatives who have that loud mouthpiece, always or occasionally speak on some of these things, because it opens the conversation. Like, it makes you are not just quote and unquote a celebrity because you are a celebrity, but because you are supposed to also in some way be a voice for the people. And I think he doing that occasionally helps. I know he's very, or you'll be on person always, he's speaking about certain things,
he's reserved.
Yes, there are a lot of times, even when you are trying to like get him to speak on it, he doesn't want to speak about it. But occasionally you should be doing some of these. He's done it before when the current government was in opposition. So it's only fair that he does it now. So yeah, that's what it is.
I want to believe that Tony is one of the guys online chasing Sarkodie for the tweets. Listening to his explanation. Well, that was just by the way. His name is Tony Asankoma. He is the CEO of GH Movie Freak and one of my pundits here on the Sammy Flex Show. But what do you also think? Are you thinking Sarkodie was being sarcastic with that particular tweet where he said, if you are broke, a common good morning sounds like a tease to you? Also, or you think Sarkodie cried, says anything like that? On Cassie, yes, and so you'll be happy. You just want him to say what will make you happy and not what he wants to say. Is that not the case? Sammy Rasta, come honest. Let me listen to you as well.
Sorry? If we yes, you start.
And then BC.
No, during Christ. In the pump tax.
But that's a boy super too.
Where's petrol?
You know the example in the Bible. About it's nipasu.
I honor Jesus Christ say give what belongs to Caesar and give what belongs to Christ.
That's why he said that. And you know, I believe say any panka say in nature no, it's hard for us to pay tax.
Okay.
But you see, other countries, more and more to US you can testify to the fact that people are even paying tax more than what they have.
Yeah.
And they can't complain.
So, Sarkodie,
that's why I'm coming.
Okay, good.
That's why I'm coming. And you know, it's fair. Say Sarkodie will make an example of an EMA elsewhere. Now they are compare what is happening here. So, in my understanding, I believe Sarkodie is just trying to say, and yes, I Ghana form person be to the tax, but simply because over years, you know, we don't know what governments do with our money. This is simple. That's what he said. Because when you go outside and they ask you to pay tax, you think I say I made a mean to you. No, you can't.
You can't.
Even
some of us are a event to home. Indirectly, so work permit mawa. You pay tax in advance.
Yeah.
You getting me?
Yes.
ABA show near Castle, Sammy Flex, Brabe MC, way Brabe pay for me. Before you move out of Ghana now, you acquire your visa amount. What you are taxing in advance? And you can now show an envelope here.
So tax there, it's something that on man be a bit may use to any money. But the question is, what do our people in government do with our money? They can't account for whatever money are found. I'm
going to buy you in house.
And you know, in Sarkodie's tweeting, he wants to make it clear, and per my understanding, he said, Levy no yet something that is bad.
Yeah.
But the discount still how much remember. So and you say Ghana for person will be to your tax no, but simply because more mind accountability no.
So enti brofono na manfo antiasia na the Sarkodie personality no person more attacking because of the perceived NPP.
That is it.
Affiliate no.
That is it because this statement will make you know a support to obia grievances about this your friends say Levy and go contrary to whatever anybody is saying and sir quote na okay no Sammy me say waso yeshia oyire kraka just I love you who be you so what no really I love you
I also have a belly.
I don't guys in the bag if you
waso yeshia wo drink kwan wo be fa so put nyema together and make money now
Exactly, I love
you no you have your phones to yeah I love you oh the way you actually done.
I agree. Sometimes she may be no why she now say call be bad phone so like with me you in background and over.
It's just a quote it explains say even I want channel or honey no okay say obintua tax crown na I hate to say they are supposed to oku. That is literally the meaning of good morning asem no kind na and yes say bia to me or insulting.
But why are people interested in asking some guys like Sarkodie those questions? like I said earlier, Sarkodie or her economics not could be designed. What does he think about Levy? Like me, there's so bizarre. Sarkodie this year, you've not released any song. We are in 2022 February. Today is 9th of Zahin. You've not released any song. What are you giving as a song? Look what bizarre Sarkodie Levy. How?
It's simply because of a bia yen entertainment for no. You're making a culture. What I say because they say shatter be video. What can't Levy asem? Intino. They are expecting other celebrities to also say the same. Intino. Say unya koka bi no kwa de also koka bi na followers so enti ase say ade ne nye ana eye nti no akoye ti say ye Ghana ha no ye de ye musicians ne actors no ye de afra politics. That is why over this years ye nya structures for any of this
our showbiz platform
because all the other
institutions
you see me say man omunya adwuma ma omu but omu ye politicians so omu to aba ba ye de no ya man ya de ho achechire politics too much intimi ma ye nya structures and me my government bia who say these people are one body obi bia who say a fan NDC tino me yema omukro we mbebe say
but I've heard what you are talking about before Matisse and Kofobi say Gambro cry nema enkoyi and cry it is because of Rexoma who is a known and then only the perceived though who is a known NDC guy
communication
who is a known NDC guy until obi wo babim now so betima pushi strings me pa ma akoyi a obeka say no he will take glory and the government but the Bema fans until any onyempo.
I agree with Tony said people will push him because omo wa dream this say Sarkodie so in some way endorsed Nanado with that Happy Day song until you say we say free SHS abana that can hear me free dia and 11 so then I can come.
I like that. 11 anyways but I still thank you Sammy Rasta. Remember Sammy Rasta is also a movie director. He doubles as an actor and an editor as well. He does everything. He's a movie producer same way. Now let me also say this before Roland comes through. Guys, it's enough. The fact that a celebrity supports a political party doesn't mean he likes all the ideologies. For you know, he just took the money to do it. And I'm not sure who Papa MP before this campaign is on your campaign because daddy menye. You want your father to drive the best of cars, Obeji. You want him to sort you out, Obeji. So let's allow them. These attacks on celebrities when it comes to political affiliations, I think it is getting overboard. I'm sure Sarkodie or sorry, I know you in your back campaign. And you see, sometimes that pressure to speak, I'm not making informed statements out.
Uninformed statement.
Sorry, uninformed, thank you. Uninformed statement out. All because a person also can be. It's a different crowd. Onya that you read empty as here. But because he's been forced to speak on it, now so can be by all means. Why? Well, Ro comes through, and I don't know what Sarkodie has done.
No, you see, the reason why I think people will call some of these celebrities out to come and speak is because sometimes when it comes to decision making, like elections, when we are going to make decisions for a country, these people come to share their opinions, whether they are being paid for or not. Therefore, when a conversation comes, obviously people are still going to ask. That is why people will call you out to come and speak as well. But when you ask me, I think that aside the doom so nyomna Sarkodie this is the next opinion that Sarkodie has shared on national matters. Act. To me, whatever he said in his tweet, me man 99.100%.
Wow.
The people that are coming at Sarkodie, because to them he's saying said they are broke, no? And that a simple good morning sounds like a tease. You see their reaction. It is a perfect reaction to that statement.
Okay.
A simple tweet.
Yes. A simple tweet. A harmless tweet can sound like an attack. That's it.
All right, so if you've not seen the tweet has been displayed on the screen now. You can also read it, break it down, and do your own understanding of it. I pay a lot of taxes outside, and I don't complain because I'm using avenues they made available to make. That is the money. It is only right. It is not the same here, and that is why we complain, not because the e-levy is bad. When you broke, a harmless good morning can sound like a tease. This is just that. So one boy, is it Chache Bueti, the guy who asked, and his question was that, please, okay, say at Sarkodie, please, I want to know what you think about the e-levy. You have been quite on it. Your paddies are speaking their minds, so
yes, his paddies are speaking their minds because when it was election time, Sarkodie came to speak in his mind on during election time. So obviously, just like his paddies did, so Sisiano, when it is e-levy conversation, they've also shared their opinion. So why are you quiet?
But who are his paddies?
Come on, his paddies. Shatawale Abeka.
Charles Nyama there.
Obviously, we have some. Yes, some few.
I think so. I saw some tweet from Stoneboy also on the e-levy.
They are all his colleagues in the industry.
No, but do you have to speak because people are speaking?
He doesn't have to speak because people are speaking. He has to speak because when there was time for us to make decision, or that time you're making decision, you came to speak. So obviously, when whatever decision that you asked us to make, no, it is not going well for us. We will still come to you for your opinion. Maybe you have a solution to whatever is going on. Maybe perhaps open our kasa. Probably it could be able to pull some strings and not be bisa. So we will definitely call you out to come and speak.
But did Sarkodie tell someone to vote for the MPP?
No. But
did he categorically say that?
But some of his statements
like
Nana Tuaso. Midakani mu free, me school free SHS.
Or no say Nana Tuaso. What is wrong with that?
You are responsible for what you say. You are not responsible for the way I understand it. Yeah. So obviously you said Nana Tuaso because probably who of you will feel Nana because right probably. But me Nana Tuaso na kai me tell say for more. That is how some people are thinking. But then to ne tweet no, and I make say majority of Ghanaians are broke. And they are fact. They are frustrated. A fact.
Okay. Good morning.
A fact. And the fact that there is no transparency in the system, accountability, a poor. Obviously, a frustrated and a broke person, when you come to the person for demanding another thing, it will be war, which is what we are seeing with the e-levy attacks. And your person here will say, if you want a pictorial, your friend saying, way of how broke and frustrated the people are, let's take a look at what is happening in Parliament. The kind of blows there. No, they are ahead. So these are honorables that we voted because all of us cannot go and sit in Parliament and make that decision. We chose one person to go and talk for us, and that person went and be throwing blows. That it means that
and even with them, the e-levy, they've not come to a simple understanding yet.
Yes, and it is a clear reflection of what is going on down here. Some two blows are the kind of blows they are throwing in Parliament is as twice as what we are throwing here. Into the clear. So when Sarkodie says that when you are broke, a simple good morning sounds like a tease. It is true because the tweet he made is very harmless. So for you to come at him, it really shows that you are broke and frustrated, and your leaders are not giving you good accountability. Therefore, even when somebody comes to share his opinion or what he thinks about whatever is going on, Ghana, you see it as an attack to come at the person. That's how it is.
I see. Alansa somebody says, Brasame, this is the time Sarkodie has to do a song for Nanado. Like you see what Ghanaians would do to him.
Nanado, did you hear them?
Did you hear them at this time? I don't know, say I should. Okay, so that was just bad, but you can still give us your opinion on this though. But I want the SAC natives to now get up and fight for their man. I'm not feeling them in this particular discussion.
I'm why you broke and frustrated.
Because if it had been a journalist or a media person who said something about Sarkodie. I can go the timeline, some Google up, but now the whole country is after a man, and you guys are quiet. I'm not feeling your energy. Get up, go and defend your man.